My name is Leonard Garcia. I'm the varsity softball coach at San Diego Preparatory School. I've got about 17 years of coaching experience. I was a head softball coach at West Mesa for about 10 years. And I've been at, this is my third season here at San Diego Prep.
Reflect a little bit on last season, Coach.
Okay, last season, like the year before, we're extremely young here. We're building a program here. We're trying to compete with some of the better schools in our AAA division. Last year we ended up taking a district runner-up. We beat a well-coached Laguna Acoma team over in Laguna Acoma, and we beat them in two games, and we ended up taking a district runner-up. We made it to the state tournament, and we met. That's out of here. That's a home run. Anyway, we played Cobre in the state tournament. We got beat, and then we played Portales, I think, as well. We got beat as well, but we've been in the state tournament 2 years. Since I've been here, this is my third year as a varsity coach, and our expectations this year is to try and do better than we did last year. We were district runner-up last year. We'd like to see if we could be district champions this year, and that's what we're striving to do, is try and become district champions.
Tell me about some of your key returning players who are going to help you reach that goal.
We have Tatiana Garcia. She led the state last year in hitting. She batted a .649. She's a lefty slapper who plays third base for us this year. Nicole Stanza-Solovich, she's a middle infielder, and again she is a junior. Both Tati and Nicole are juniors. She's a middle infielder, and she batted over 400 last year as well, and she's returning this year. We expect good things out of her as well. We have an incoming freshman by the name of Danielle De Leon, and we expect good things out of her as well. And our second baseman Desiree Gallegos, who's working hard and getting better every time she steps on the field. She gets better, and we expect some good things out of her as well.
What is going to be the strong points of your team in 2010?
I think our strong point is going to be our speed. We have a lot of speed on our team, and we're going to try and utilize it to the best of our abilities. And we're going to try and just squeeze out every base hit, try and make it a double. We're going to try and steal as much as we can. So I think we have a lot of speed on our team, and we're going to try and utilize it.
How about concerns going into the season?
Well, our pitching's young. We have 2 freshman pitchers and an 8th grader that are going to be pitching for us this year. So our pitching's young, and you know, anytime you have youth, you know, there's always the question as to whether or not they'll be able to complete games for us in crunch time. You know, a lot of times when you have freshmen that because they're freshmen, they sometimes maybe have problems in those difficult situations. So I think our pitching is going to be something that we're going to have to really work on this year. We have very capable pitchers. They've been working hard all year long since last year, and again they started off as pitchers last year as 8th graders. So if anything, it's our pitching.
How about your district? Talk a little about the other teams in your district.
Okay, we're in District 5-3A, which is Hope, Christian, us, Laguna Acoma, Cuba, and Theru. Okay, and again, you know, Hope Christian is always going to be good. You know, they take a lot of pride in their athletic programs at the school, and as a result, you know, you see pretty competitive teams across the board, whether it be basketball, softball, volleyball, whatever. You know, they're going to be very competitive. Laguna Acoma, you know, Coach Hunt over there in Laguna Acoma is very skilled. He's a very knowledgeable coach, and so anytime he steps on the field, he's going to have a good team. Theru and Cuba a little bit down. You know, they're a little bit down this year, but you know what? I expect some good things out of Laguna, and I expect some good things out of Hope. Next year we go to a much more competitive district. We'll have Santa Fe Indian School. We'll have St. Mike's, and we'll have Milwaukee, as well as Hope in our district next year. So a little bit more competitive district next year. But this year, you know, we're just going to do what we have and do the best we can with the teams that we play.
What is your favorite aspect of coaching?
I think progression and seeing kids do well, seeing kids that or had difficulties throwing a ball at the beginning of the season, and as the season progresses, they get better and get more confident. I think that's one of the best things, the most exciting things about coaching. It's just seeing the kids smile when they do something well.
Okay.